Looks like I'm audible again. Okay. Well, here I am back in Elite Dangerous. I am on the 4th planet and I need to scan 3 biologicals here. Now, when I landed here yesterday, it was daylight. But now it's night, and that's no good for trying to find any biologicals. So, first thing I'm going to do, get back into the ship. And we're going to go into Super Cruise. Lift off. And we're going to head round to the daylight side of the planet. Weekly power, yeah. The thought of having to fly around to the daylight side of the planet, it just makes me, it boggles my mind that some people think that this planet that we actually live on is flat. That boggles my mind. I cannot grasp how any sentient person can believe that. Alright, let's see. Ooh, looks like this is... Okay, there's the daylight section over there. Or the daylight side, I should say. Let's go around here. And before we actually drop down, bacterium. Okay.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, those orbit lines doing the crazy over there. Let's land on this lighter patch here. Or we might actually go and land on this little patch here and head off up that way if we don't happen to find anything. That way we should cover all different variations in biomes. So 350. Touchdown. So if we don't find anything here, I see lots. What should I do first? From memory, the bacteria, which is that 4-leafed clover looking thing over there, that has a minimum distance of 500 meters. Now there is a small one here, but I don't think that distance is 500. I think it's less. So what I should do, that one way over there is definitely 500. So I should get that one, and then straight ahead of me is another small one. Okay, we won't land here. Right. What did I do? Ah, that wasn't clever. What I meant to do was deploy the SRV, not disembark. Nope.
Low gravity warning.
Lights off.
Off.
Right, now we ooh, no, we facing the rear of the ship, so the first one that was way off to our left is actually this way. So we go pick that one up first. It was quite a way off. I think that's it over there. Now, in the game, there we go. Alright, done that already. Is there anything else nearby? Scanning these from a vehicle of some description. Oops.
Drive assist off.
Is how you get codex entries. Just scanning them is not enough for that. It's quite strange how it works, but there it is.
Scanning for information. Accessing database.
Bacteria. Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 500 meters.
Yeah, 500. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were way over 500. And there's a good indication on the scanner now of how you detect any ship or NPC building or factory or whatever. You can come across these. Also, if I remember correctly, even things like crashed satellites, they will show up like that. Anything that has been manufactured, anything that is not naturally occurring. Now, where was it over here? Yeah, there it is over there. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to go to the left of the ship. Hang on a second. Right, now I go more or less this way. Pick up the second scan, and if I'm lucky, that one in the middle near where we were should be 500 meters away. What is this? Nope. Is there one over here? There's one. This'll do. We're more than 500 meters from the ship, so we can scan this.
Extraordinary. Accessing database.
Bacteria. True unicellular extremophiles capable of living in the full spectrum of temperatures, chemical soups and atmospheres. They form a kaleidoscopic range of patterns and colors based on their
Okay,
methods
now
of
back
metabolism.
to the ship.
They derive energy from photosynthetic, chemosynthetic or thermosynthetic processes. These are believed to be the precursors for many life forms
Shut up.
and are often found.
That is nice on occasion, but I don't really feel like having this voice droning in my ear. I suspect I'm going to hear that lots before I'm done with this expedition. Now, there was one more sample in front of the ship. And one that I now know I can scan without messing up the one that we saw earlier from the left and the right that we've already done. There's one over there, that'll do.
Drive assist off.
Done. Adding to library. Accessing database.
Bacteriomorphosis. These bacteria thrive on sunlight in atmospheres rich with
Shut
carbon
up.
dioxide.
Now, let's get these, because there's a patch here, and I'm pretty sure there was another patch
Drive assist off.
to the left of the ship, and then we just got to find one more.
Collecting data. Accessing database.
Tussock. Minimum distance between two genetic samples 200 meters.
200 meters. See, there's a couple of apps that I forgot to open. which I'll do now. Okay, you can't see it, but I now have some overlays on my screen that help me to know how far I've gone from the last sample. Tracking one target. Tussock. No, I shouldn't listen to that. Let's head this way. Here we go. Sample number 2.
Drive assist off.
Fascinating. Accessing database.
Robust photosynthetic plants, similar in appearance to clump grasses. They have a shallow but complex root structure, which requires a solid surface to produce
And
structural stability.
now we go
Clumps
and
may
grab.
form through tinoring or wider
Are there
dispersal
any
through a
here?
variety of seeding mechanisms.
Yeah,
Some
we'll
species
grab
of
this
adapted
one.
cellular structures
I
contain high sugar
think these are
concentrations
also
to protect against root
500
damage.
meters, but they look really plentiful.
Drive assist off.
Ah, no, no, no. Oh, got to get my third tussock. Actually, this will do. Pretty sure I'm far enough. Ooh. Now, this is a good example of how close you can be to the edge of the minimum distance. These blue plants are too close. But this one is like 200 meters and a half. 200.5 or something ridiculous like that. Just outside the range.
Compiling data now.
And
Accessing database.
we will
Tussock albata. A tussock
be
species
quiet.
characterized by leaves with a distinctive
Shut
stripe
up.
pattern that are bisect. Minimum.
Ooh, that's worth 19 million. That was definitely worth it. Now 500, I think all of these will be too close. But off in the distance, there are some more. This way. And then on our way back, pick some more up. Let's get this over here.
Drive assist off.
Fascinating. Accessing database.
Stratum. Low-lying photosynthetic organisms that bond tightly to the surface of rocks. The body of the organism may be embedded in the rock's subsurface to provide protection from the elements, leaving the tough photosynthetic proto-leaves exposed. Their simple proto-evolutionary nature means that they are a common sight on the rocky world.
And
Coloration is driven by a mixture of the mineral content of the attached rock and the absorption spectrum of the nearby stellar bodies.
let's
Our
go
next sample should be
this
taken
way.
from a colony of these over 500 meters from here.
It's too close. Almost, but not quite. But there's lots. No big deal.
Drive assist off.
And we are done. It wasn't
Done.
so bad.
Adding to library.
But what I
Accessing database.
do want to do...
Stratum
there we can do
tectonicus,
it.
a stratum species with a thick rock-like outer shell
Be
covered
quiet.
with a regular lattice of brighter cells that absorb sunlight.
She
to
doesn't
photosynthesis.
recognize some commands. No, go. Keep still. This thing is mouse driven, but it's not like moving the your mouse cursor. Ah, bugger this. Maybe there is an option to change that. Driving targeting. Oh no. Driving turret. I wonder. So the mouse's position to center horizontally over time. Hmm. Now, either I can try this, and see if that helps. Uh, okay. I had already scanned it at some point. I would like to complete all my codec entries for these things. And this expedition is a good way to do it. And here we are.
Drive assist off.
Now, before I do anything, I need to replot the route. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted.
Now our next jump is actually below the horizon. So once more we gotta get into Super Cruise, go around the planet before we can jump.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, so I had a nice interesting weekend. On Saturday I got invited to join some of the guys that play in one of the local underground metal bands. And I'm not sure why they thought to invite me, because I'm not a musician. I cannot play, cannot sing, can't do anything musically really. But I go to a lot of concerts here in Romania, in Bucharest especially. And
Frameshift
I
drive
really enjoy
charging.
seeing the guys play live. And I've got a decent phone, so I use that to take video of them. The
Interstellar travel mode.
main,
Maximum velocity.
the number one reason is so that I can remember which bands I've seen, and you know what they look like, what they sound like,
Hyperspace.
what
Checking
genre of
systems
metal
now.
they play, what they look like, you know, etc., etc.
Okay.
Fuel scooping.
So it's just so I've got a record of them. So next time I see an advert for a band, I don't have to wonder, oh, did I see these guys? Do I like them? Do I want to go? I can just check them out. Now, as it turns out, a lot of guys in bands appreciate that. Not me putting them, not me taking video of them, but they can also use those videos to assess themselves. So what they look like, how they perform on stage, any mistakes they may have made, and you know what they can do better, or you know, all that kind of thing. Other people have told me that they you know, they also look up bands that they might be interested in going to see them. Ooh, a water world is here. Okay. Oops. No, there's a band here. Okay, one thing I didn't mention. If there's a new band that I've never seen before and I see an advert for them, I intentionally and deliberately do not watch them on YouTube or listen to their music or anything like that before I go and see them live. I want my first impression of them to be them playing live. The idea is that if I like what they do on stage, chances are really, really good I'm gonna like what they do in the studio. And I am not keeping track of which bodies might have biological signals. Damn. Okay. Need to remember to do that. And a number of times actually it's happened that I've been amazed, I've been really impressed by the various bands that I've seen, and right there and then I sort of become a fan. And one of the great things about living here in Bucharest, actually in Romania in general, I cannot speak to how this is in other countries, but in Romania there is a wealth of musical talent here. And again, I can only speak to the metal. Oh, this has been mapped already. Ah, that's because this is one of those more valuable planets. Person that mapped it first, according to ED Discovery, got just under 1 million. I scan it, I'll get 750,000. Still decent money just for a quick scan. But no features. Okay, now let's just. Okay, no features. That means no biologicals. And what about this? Really got to keep track of where the biological geological. No, not interested in that. So anyway, there's a lot of really good metal bands in Romania, and in my opinion they play as well as any international band you care to name. And I'm not saying that there's a lot of tribute bands playing international music here. They write their own songs, they do their own music, everything is original. They might be inspired by other bands, and you can sometimes hear influences, but it's all original stuff. And even the big international bands, they were once inspired by other bands, so it's not a bad thing to be inspired by other bands. So that's become sort of a hobby of mine. I go off to one of the local venues, meet up with there's a lot of good people here as well. I've made a lot of friends on the underground metal scene, and yeah, it's really cool. So anyway, they invited me to come and have a first, along with some other band members of other bands, I mean, to have a first listen of their first album that they will release soon. This has been mapped as well, but still I get 666,000 for mapping this. Gotta do it. It's a sign. Yeah, so I was there with the band members and some members of another local band that were also there to give constructive criticism. So that was pretty cool. It was actually quite a I wouldn't say eye-opening, but it was very interesting to see just how meticulously everybody is about their music, the music that they produce. I mean, every bit of every song is analyzed, and they decide, oh, do we need should this be louder or softer, or should it go on longer, or should the melody be cut off, or should it be enhanced, or do we need more guitars, or all of this kind of stuff. So, I mean, obviously, I know that I realize that a lot of work goes into making a song, but the level of detail was that actually surprised me. You tend to think that you write the song, you get everybody to play it. It's that sounds good, and you're done. But no, you're not done. It's a lot of detail, a lot of analyzing, and I know they do a lot of experimentation before they come to a decision on what the song will actually end up like. They'll try different pieces here, different pieces there, something different here, all that kind of thing. So yeah, that was very interesting. Also interesting being in the presence of people who can actually give, valid and helpful criticism of a song, that the guys can take on board and maybe use, maybe not. So yeah, that was my weekend. Highlight of my weekend, I guess you could say. And of course, nice to meet with the guys and talk, and of course we drink beer. I mean, duh. There's quite an active metal scene here in Romania. Every week there's one or two concerts. There are several festivals through the year. Some of the bigger ones with international bands here in Bucharest. I mean, later this year, Judas Priest will come again. I've seen practically every international metal act you can think of here in Bucharest. From Iron Maiden to Slayer to Behemoth to I can't even, there's just so many. Rammstein scene. AC/DC. Lots of really big international household name brands. And then the festivals that are not in Bucharest, they can feature international acts. You know, I saw Ministry in Timișoara just before COVID. That was pretty awesome. But obviously, the international bands are more likely to come to Bucharest than any of the smaller cities because it's the capital. That's just how things work. But the other festivals. Oh, there's the. It's they say it's the biggest extreme metal fest in Eastern Europe. It's called Rockstad, and it's really amazing. All right, I need to map bodies 5, 2, 5, and 12. So let's see. 2 is close. But there's a very nice metal community here. Everybody, you know, after a while you tend to at least recognize other people. And you know, after a while you go and have a beer with them. You get to know them a bit better. As I said, lots of the guys in bands are also really cool. I mean, they just like normal, well, they are normal people. They're not abnormal, but they're just normal guys. They have an interesting hobby. Unfortunately, in Romania, it's, I think, practically impossible to earn enough money from a band to make a living. Maybe the top, especially a metal band. I can't speak for the other genres. But maybe the top band, or maybe top 2 or 3 bands can make enough to live from their music. They won't live well. Don't think like Rockstar millionaires. That's not happening. There may be some more. Bugger. There may be more bands that can earn some money, at least, from their music. Geologicals. No, I don't need geologicals. Okay, so that's body number 2. Next is number 5. I wonder. I don't think first footfall actually gives me very much if there's no biologicals. I'm gonna just get this mapping over and we'll go to the next system. I think this was the last jump of our current route. I'll have to plot another route. So yeah, so the guys are very, they do it from passion. The guys that play, they definitely do it from passion. And you can tell. Like I said, as far as I'm concerned, the quality is at least as good as any international metal band you care to name. So when I'm not playing Elite Dangerous, that's what I usually go and do. So mapping body number 2 that I'd just done. I was first to map it, so that will give me, according to ED Discovery, just under 100, just under 500,000 credits. Okay, this is a nice ringed planet. 7 probes. Let us do 3. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. It's already been mapped, but still the rewards are good enough. This will give me 750,000,
Surface scanned by 50.
according to ED Discovery.
Surface scanned.
Right, that's done. And now we need $12. Is that correct? Yes. So oof. What happened to my message? Now this, I think, will not be just 5 or 7. Yeah, 13. So this calls for a slight change of tactics. So I don't know what pattern I should use because this is the first. So let's do, I got 13. So if I do 5 around the back, I can do 4 here and it's still only 9. Yeah, we'll do that. So, line that up there. And then another one about there. And another one about there. And another one there. Ah, looks like I hit a ring by mistake. Okay, looks like I've done 6 instead of 5.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Okay, I shouldn't worry too much about the rear. So let us do like so. Ah, this is why it hit the ring. Ah, bugger. Only 4 impacted. And there too. Bugger. And let's do one there and one there. Come on, I need 2.
Scan complete.
Okay. Alright, let's head that way. Just an arbitrary direction while we look at the galaxy map and yeah. Still pretty close to the bubble. Let's see. Sol is 2,116 light years away. Now, I think let's go back there. And go this way. Yeah, why not?
Frameshift drive charging.
Vectors.
Scanning for information.
Fuel scooping.
9 bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
That should be far enough. Let's have a look. High metal content. 1 biological. Ah. Ah, that's the B star. Okay. No biologicals. None.
System scan.
And none. Ooh. One of these is planet A5 is worth, geez, not being mapped already, so that will give me 2.1 million. Ah, thank you very much. Let us where was that? logical. None. None. There. Number 3. Yeah, that I'm definitely gonna scan. Maybe on the way I should map. Sorry, map, not scan. Maybe on the way I should see what is down there. It's only one, so I'm not really that bothered. But if that one is one of the 19 millions, yeah, I'm gonna go down and get it. We shall see. Six probes. Probably we can do it in 2. One there and one there. Go Brain. Seen that name before too.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Bacterium. Organic scans. See bacterium. That one was 1 million. That was 1 million. I'm looking through my history. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1. 1. Alright, so I don't think it's really worth me going to find that. We will just go to planet 5, which of course is way the hell behind us. Ah, I sent it to the local. Bugger. Oh, I wonder. I want to try something. ED Discovery should have a copy of that. Jump to entry, set note, create, edit, bookmark. Ah, copy journal entry. Let's see if that alright, so does accept. Ah, bugger. Hmm. And yeah, I can't go up. Ah, bugger, did it again. This is annoying. Hmm. Ah, alright, I got some of it at least. Oh, you know what? What the hell is going... Ah. Alright, that's done. Let's get back. Engines. 6 probes. We can probably do 2. And there.
Surface scanned by
Bed's gonna leave me about 2%. Ah, didn't.
scan complete.
Okay. So that is done. So yeah, we're done here. Next system.
Selecting next system en route.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete.
Adding information to database.
Fuel scooping.
24. Wow, okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see, what do we have? Nothing much. There's an HMC. Trouble is, if there is a body that has biologicals and it happens to be orbiting a gas giant, I've got to scan the gas giant first. Ooh. Alright. So, to see, that's what I like. None there, and that's it. No, there's still something else there. Wow, 3 gas giants altogether. That's unusual. No, still something here. There it is. And it'll be that. And let's do this one. This one. Not expecting to find any more biologicals because they icy bodies. Oh, there's still something here. Here we go. Hmm. So far, nothing worth mapping, except for that body with the uh, life forms. Biologicals. Another 8 to go. I suspect I'm gonna find the gas giant next. Haha. Looks like there's another gas giant somewhere. Still something there. Ah, it's there. Okay. And the last body is here.
System scan complete.
Okay. Okay, maybe not. So, let's see. I am there. I need to go to 2C. Alright, we'll go there first. Body 7 is an HMC, and because I will be first discoverer and first mapper, it'll give me 250,000. Which is worth it, I guess. But first we're going to get these biologicals down here. Pretty big rings. Not looking what I'm doing. Alright, let's scan it. Oh, only 2 probes. We'll make do with 1, I think.
Surface
Is it
scan
enough?
of
Yep.
80%. Surface scan complete.
Alright, so daylight side is up here. And we're a little bit hot again. So now where are we going to go?
Flight engaged.
I think let's just go down into the, come on, into this crater. Elisa, I assume it's a crater. And heading 150. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Not a regular crater anyway. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Uh, oh, here's something. What is this? Actually, there are several somethings. Come on. Thank you. Ah, another codex entry. That's what I wanted. Now, let us line ourselves up here. And I know that 90 degrees to my right is another sample. So if we scan this one here, or because
Low gravity warning.
there's some over there and over there, I think I'm going to first go 325. We're going to go. Oh, no, 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 no. Bugger. Let's get this one. I'm getting all confused. Because from the cockpit, we're obviously facing the front of the ship. But the SRV gets deployed facing the rear of the ship.
Drive assist off.
Scanning for information.
800 meters, that's what I
Accessing
thought.
database.
Tubus. Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 800 meters.
So, now we go, whoops, back to the ship and back to the other side and hope that there it is. What did it try to do? Energize. No, stop doing that. Low gravity. Whoops. I think this is gonna be too close. Yeah, it's at the edge. Right at the edge. This is
Drive assist off.
just
Collecting data. Accessing database.
see, I don't remember if I got first footfall.
Which peak when in a mature state. The organism's height and ability to survive is largely constrained by gravity. The lack of any real atmospheric weather has not put evolutionary pressure on the towers to be strong. So they form tall but thin structures which cannot be supported in high gravity environments. The tower is formed from wrapped leaf-like structures which create a regulated chimney void. This is used by the organism to create and maintain artificial internal atmosphere, where
Which
discrete chemical
way?
processes can
Be
be
quiet.
undertaken along the length of the tower.
Shut
Waste
up.
gases and other materials.
Christ. I don't mind these descriptions, but you know, to get the entire lecture every time, I think I'm going to switch that off at some point. Luckily, those things, that's too close. Or is it? Maybe this. I think I see one in the far distance. So if this one is too close, we will have to go there. Actually, it might not be. Or maybe the second one? Yep, we made it.
Drive assist off.
Come on.
Analyzing telemetry. Accessing database.
Tubus compagibus.
Shut up.
A tubus species.
X.
Fantastic. Minimum.
Shut up. I've got to switch off that annoying voice. Alright, let's head back to the ship. Or towards the ship. Ooh. I'm going to double check that. Oops. Come on. Ah. Lights off.
Keep quiet.
No, that's not 200. But over there will be.
Drive assist off.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Scanning for information. Accessing database.
Robust
Shut up.
photosynthetic plants.
This is going to be too close. Yep. But there's bound to be some more. Pretty sure. I wonder what the third species is going to be. Oops. The physics in this game have definitely changed since my last expedition.
Drive assist off.
Done. Adding to library. Accessing database.
Tussock ignis.
Shut up.
This tus-
Organic scans. Hmm. Are these the same? Ah, okay. I know, that's bacterium. Which is cool because these can be seen from the air. And they also have
Drive assist off.
quite a large distance between samples. So it'll be ideal to get this and then get back in the ship and do the other two samples
Extraordinary.
from the air.
Accessing database.
Bacteria. Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 500 meters.
Oh, only 500 meters. Okay. Still. Back to the ship we go. I actually thought it was 800.
Drive assist off.
Now. There's one. Ooh, they look different. Ah, different graphical effects. This one is 500 meters. In fact, that one. And this one is 500 meters. So we will do this. If it will let us land. Ooh. I think it's here.
Scanning now. Accessing database.
Bacteria. True unicellular extremophiles capable of living in
Shut
the
up.
full spectrum of
And there's one over there, I think. That might be 500 meters. Yes. Yeah. Come on, make up your mind. I can land here or not. It's annoying when it does that. And we are done.
Adding to library. Accessing database.
Bacteria morisus.
Shut
These
up.
bacteria thrive.
Oh, Christ. Damn. How dumb do you have to be? I mean, really, you gotta press a few buttons and it's there. Even if you go back to the main menu, you still have the social thing in the menu. Oh. Beginning to wonder if I should about my offer to help. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted.
Next system.
Your next destination.
Frameshift drive charged.
Super Cruise again.
4, 3, 2. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, congratulations.
4, 3, 2.
Hyperspace velocity. Velocity. Reached. Hull integrity is within
Ooh,
limits.
what kind of
All other
star is
systems
this? I
are
forgot
at
to check.
normal levels.
Ooh, those are nasty.
Scanning now.
Ooh. Okay, that is a neutron star or a white dwarf. Either way, that has an exclusion zone, really big exclusion zone. That I do not want to tangle with. So we will go over here. Go way the hell over here. And now we will turn around and see if we can have a look at it. If I can find the right direction. Where the hell did it go? It's down there. A white dwarf. Those are the most evil stars in the galaxy. Yeah. So, let us do some... Oh, is this worth it? Maybe. Whole lot of icy bodies, gas giants, asteroid clusters. Actually, I think I'm gonna skip this. Last time I did this, there were no actual rocky bodies. They were all icy. Yeah, no, bugger this. No. So, I just want to see... Where is that? Brown dwarf. Those are pretty harmless. You just can't scoop from them. Anyway. Next system.
Selecting next destination.
Frameshift drive charging.
Those white dwarves are really nasty. Really nasty. They will trap you, drop you out of Super Cruise, and then they will slowly kill you. You can get a boost from them. You can supercharge your jump drive and get further range for one jump. A white dwarf gives you double your range, and a neutron star will give you 4 times your range for one jump. Both of them will do a little bit of damage if you supercharge properly. Both of them will give you a little bit of damage, and if you do it wrong, they can kill you. I didn't see how many, forgot to look how many bodies. 8. Alright, we can do 8. It's not such a big deal. What do we have? Icy bodies. Oh, I wonder. Don't expect to see any biologicals on rocky ice worlds, but what is this? No. Something, we'll come back to that. Something here. I think that is gas giant. Yeah, we're still relatively close to the bubble, to inhabited space. Which is why so many of these things have already been discovered.
System scan complete.
Yeah, so
Frameshift drive charging.
pa, 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 what? Ah,
Adjusting for jump.
Okay.
Fuel scooping.
2.
Fuel scooping complete.
Wonder what the other body is. Okay, we will accept that. And just curious what this other body is. It's an icy body. This is the orbit line, so I expect
Right away,
there
Commander.
it is. What?
System scan complete.
And nothing down there. Did I perhaps by mistake switch off orbit lines? No, I did not. Next system.
Selecting next system en route.
Let's get out of here.
Charging.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now.
Acknowledged.
Fuel scooping.
36. Wow.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Ah. Didn't get full completely. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. Looks like we have a HMC. Geological. I think I know what these are. Come on. Then back here. Geological. And geological. Geological. Nothing there. Geologicals there. None there. Nested moon. I wonder what that means. Nested moon. Let me... EEA. So I want to have a look at the orrery system map. Ooh.
Accessing cartography.
No, you're not. See, voice attack is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, but it's listening to me say things that it thinks I'm saying to it, but I am not. Another nested moon. Still something out here. Ooh, there we go. Weird. Ah, they were here. A biological on an icy body? (6C) BC. BC. Ah, no, I'm not going all that way. 47,000 Light seconds. Ooh, biological 2. Icy body 2 biologicals. Alright. Another 2, okay. Icy bodies. I would never have suspected that I would find biological life on an icy body. This does not make much sense. So it looks like I will be going out there. Lots of gas giants out that way anyway. Nothing else around. Oh, and there's still something there. Man. Alright, now we're done. Wow, there were a lot of bodies in that one little area. Now, my next thing will probably be another gas giant somewhere. It's where I just was. Uh-huh. BCD 1 and 3. Probably worth mapping. Geological. And the last 2.
System scan complete.
Well, that was weird. That's pretty weird. Biologicals on icy worlds and on rocky bodies, nothing. do this. Oh, okay. Hmm, 20 past 10 local time. So I'm 3 hours ahead of game time. So there were like 3 bodies, I think, that had biologicals on them. 2 bodies had 2 each, and the third one, I think, only had 1. Now let's make sure we don't overshoot. Coming nice and close. So the 2 bodies with 2 biologicals, I think I am going to land on them and we're going to scan them. Then I'm going to map the body with 1 biological just to see what it is. It may be worth going to scan that too, but I will only know once that body has been mapped. 2 probes.
is scanned by 50%.
Yep. So, bacterium and fonticulua. Don't think I've seen fonticulua. Both of them in the same biome from the looks of things. So we need to go on the side that is a little bit more lit than the other. Yeah, it's quite handy being able to see down there. And that's a crater. Let's go in there.
Orbital flight engaged.
And 140. Usually the bottom of craters are flat. And watch me be proved completely wrong. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, I can see something underneath us now. Let's back up a bit. Okay, there we go. Now. Oh, lots of them. Let's find one to scan. Ah, bugger. Didn't get it. Come on. Got it. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I wonder what distance is required for these. Interesting. And not a very flat surface. Lights off.
Lights off.
Okay, so let us go out here. Point 0.06. Point 0.06 Gs. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Do this one.
Scanning for information.
500 meters.
Accessing database.
I don't think that cuts it.
Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 500 meters.
Whoa. I think that's too close. That's too close. I think in the distance there, that might be 500 meters. So I should actually go back past the ship. That looks like a smooth place to go over there. Okay. Let's do it. Yep. And then which way? Did I miss something? Ah, yes, this way. There. Actually, we're almost at minimum distance now. We are now over 500 meters. I just need to find, I think, let's go this way. Scan a sample in the group that we saw originally and then head off to the right. Oh, we can do this one on his lonesome.
Drive assist off.
Absolutely doesn't matter the size of the group or the size of the plant. A sample
Collecting
is a
data.
sample, is a sample.
Accessing
That's
database.
2, and then we'll head out over that way.
Photosynthetic colony organisms found exclusively on ice worlds, where they have embraced the surrounding frozen material as a form of protection. As the particulars develop, they melt ice from around them, absorbing the liquid through tiny cellular pores and passing it to the colony's reproductive edge. Here, the liquid is excreted and immediately refreezes, creating hard, translucent exoskeletons that provide protection for the organisms. Frond structures create a wide, flat space that expose internal photosynthetic cells to as much light as possible. Reproduction appears to occur by colony division, most likely when a shard of the structure collapses under its own weight, and the smaller shard creates a new colony.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder who dreams up all of this. Okay, so let's get sample number 3.
Analyzing telemetry. Accessing database.
Fonticula campestris. These fonticula thrive in argon atmospheres and can reach 4 meters in height. They feature huge leaf-like structures to capture sunlight for conversion to energy.
Now, I think we go back to the ship. I have no idea. Ah, wait, the other one was bacterium? Don't remember. But it was in the same biome, and there can't be too many different ones here. Well, there are not too many, there's exactly 2. Is that something else down here? What are the... Ah, they're just rocks. Yeah, I thought it might have been our second sample. But no, it is not. I think... What are you doing? Go this way. Is this it? Ah, okay. Ooh, another one. Okay, very cool. And now I know what to look for.
Drive assist off.
So at least now you've seen the difference between scanning and getting samples and scanning with a
Scanning
vehicle and getting
now.
codex entries.
Accessing database.
Bacteria.
500
Minimum
meters.
distance between two genetic samples. 500 meters.
Yeah, we're gonna get airborne to do the rest. Seeing those from a SRV is gonna be pretty darn difficult. And
Drive assist off.
I would never have guessed that there would be biology on icy bodies. Okay. Now, what did the one... Ah, there they look, those dark splodges. Okay, so... Let's head across here and see what we can find. There's another one, but it's not 500 meters yet. Are these? No, that's not them. No. None of these are. They look similar, but the... ooh, what is that? No. But actual biologicals don't look the same as... That is? No, it's not. No, I'm not gonna go too quickly. Aha, here's two. Yeah, maybe I am jinxing myself, but the last sample I don't anticipate it being particularly difficult to find.
Fascinating. Accessing database.
Bacteria. True unicellular extremophile
Shut up.
temperatures.
Okay, now 500, and then we can look again. Alright. What is that? Ah, it's a rock. Nope, it's not. That's not. Is this? I don't think so, but doesn't hurt to check. No. I know it's not because my reticle didn't change color. There's one. Yep. I'm glad I was not proven wrong.
Analyzing telemetry.
Accessing database.
Bacterium vesicula. These bacteria survive on worlds with argon-based atmospheres and appear as a collection of tight loops on the ground.
Now I need to find the other bodies which have biologicals on them. Oh, I'm out here. And how far away is this? Ah, same sort of distance. Okay. There, that one. And that one has one. Nothing else had anything. Geological, none. Geological. Yeah. And of course, it's on the other side of the planet. Lift off. Okay. And there it is. Reset view.
Confirmed.
Now those last two biologicals were only worth 1 million each. So multiplied by 5 times 2 is 10. But those codex entries are very good. Oh. No. The codex entries aren't worth much at all. It's just that I'd like to get them all at some point with this account. Maybe the other one as well. My alt is meant as an exploration account. The idea is that this account stays in the bubble and does all the shooty exciting stuff, and the other one hangs out in deep space, maybe near Colonia, I don't know. 4 probes. And, does the exploration thing. And that way I can be both in deep space and in the bubble at the same time.
Surface scanned by 50.
Oh. Wow. Rude.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, which... Oh, completely on the far side. If there is a sunny side to it, it looks very dark all over. I think this might be the sunny side. Alright, we'll just have to take a chance. I think the starlight out here is so faint. There's little difference between the daylight and nighttime sides of the planet. And again, let's head for this crater down here. At least I assume these round things are craters. I don't see what else they can be. I imagine we're gonna find the same kinds of thing. Whoa. Not cool. Touchdown. Ah.
Landing gear deployed.
This is not pleasant. Maybe let's go up a little bit. Is it worth going over there? Night vision on.
That's affirmative, Commander.
This is not going to be pleasant. Now I've got to find something that looks like... there's some. So you can find things at night, but it's much easier and straightforward to just land on the light side of the planet, on the daylight side. And now we have the mission to land this ship anyway. This bumpy place. Let's try our trick. No. On. Oh. Okay, I just moved an inch to the side and we are down. Okay, so behind me and then in front and to the right are some, and there's also some over there, but I think these are all too close to one another. From memory. No, I wanted the SRV. I did it again. Yeah, let's deploy the SRV.
Low gravity warning.
Lights off.
Executing now.
A little bit more gravity than the last place we were. Let's do this one.
Drive assist off.
Yeah, I'm actually not looking forward to any of this. This is going to be pain in the backside. Come on.
Scanning for information.
500 meters.
Accessing database.
Fonticular.
Where's my...
Minimum
here we
distance to
go.
genetic sample, 500 meters.
500 meters. Oh. Let's just keep track of the ship. Now. Night vision on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to help us. Right. See, this is the kind of planet you do not want to go prospecting on. This gets old pretty quick. Is there some over there? No, I think those are rocks in the far distance. These ones are too close. These are too close. Oops. Ooh. Yeah. Same species as on the first planet. Alright, now we can scan something. this low gravity and this bumpy. This is like being at sea in a small boat in a storm. No, that way. Yes, thank you.
Drive assist off.
I don't remember getting first footfall.
Scanning now. Accessing database.
Fonticular. Photosynthetic colony
Shut up.
organisms found exclusive.
Now we should head towards the ship, but maybe sort of this way. Night vision on.
Acknowledged.
Whoops. No, 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 not too quickly. Oh, finding bacterium is going to be a pain in the ass. I know that already. And here we go. 500 meters. There we go.
Done. Adding to library.
Now,
Accessing database.
Fonticular campestris. These fonticula thrive in argon atmospheres and can reach 4 meters in height. They feature huge leaf-like structures to capture sunlight for conversion to energy.
okay, back to the ship. Let's go. Don't think we're gonna find any bacterium here. I don't remember them ever liking bumpy ground like this. But I am going to look as we go. Just in case. If I could find just one before I get in the ship, that will be a bonus. Because then I've only got to find a place to land twice to get the other two. But I don't think I'm going to be lucky. Actually, maybe before I do that, let's go over here and jump on top of my ship and night vision on. Okay, that doesn't really help. Night vision off. So from the vantage point of up here, I can't see anything that looks like it might be bacteria. Maybe this way. What are those? Same thing. I can't even see. I can't see anything. I'm not even sure which direction I should head. Probably that way. It looks slightly flatter that way. I might be able to land easier. But certainly there's nothing nearby. Okay. Now, we're not going to leave the buggy behind. Oh! I thought if I could see one from on top of the ship, I could drive there and scan it, but I was not so fortunate. Alright, okay, do not need that, thank you. Lights on.
Certainly.
Lights off.
Off.
Night vision on.
Complying.
That's better. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Ooh, we are a little bit high. There we go. Systems. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop, stop, stop. What are these? Are they the same things? I assumed I'm looking for bacteria. Ah, yeah, they're what we just scanned. Now, if they can spawn here, why not the other stuff? 250 is too high. This is going to be a pain in the ass. I just know it. Let's have a look. Pretty sure that was not, but doesn't hurt to check. Where was it? Was I seeing seeing things? Maybe. Oh. I'm fairly sure that the bacterium should spawn here. Lights on.
On.
I am so glad I have this track IR unit that I can look from side to side just by moving my head. Come on, if there was gonna be a space where that stuff could spawn, it should be here. This is nice and open and flat, and I should be able to land here with relatively little problem. But no, nothing there. These are not, I'm certain. Yeah. Just rocks. Let's carry on a little bit more. And then we'll do the Super Cruise change biome thing. The trick is to be high enough to see, but not so high that what you're looking for either gets so small that you can't see it, or that it doesn't spawn. Or it spawns too late and you've already gone over it when it spawns, because that doesn't help anybody. And also not to crash. So depending on conditions, I will fly along with the landing gear down, which will drastically reduce my top speed. I mean, now I'm at 214 meters per second. Gear down.
Deploying gear.
See, with the gear down, we are slowed down to 100 meters per second. Gear up.
Gear up.
That is at both of those were at full throttle, but with no pips in engines. Gear down.
I'm deploying the landing modules for docking.
Landing gear deployed.
So from 107, if I add pips to engines, at full pips to engines, we went from 107 to 167. Systems. Take the pips out of engines again, and we should go back to 107. I'm going to head towards that hill in the distance. Gear up.
Gear up.
So now we double the speed. Engines. And from 214 we go to 334. I'm fairly confident I'm not going to spot bacterium, at least before we get to that hill, simply because I don't believe there are any bacteriums in this part of the planet. Okay, so from 333 meters per second, if we boost, we can get to 467, I saw there. Ooh, wait a minute, slow down. Systems. There was this nice open space here, and you can see how it's spawning in the rocks and things like this in a relatively small area ahead of the ship. So this could be an area where we could possibly find bacterium. What was that? Probably nothing. It looked a bit too small, but And in case anyone was wondering, the engines on this ship are a 5D. I think they're 5D. They're definitely D-rated, and they are engineered with grade 5 clean drives. And ooh, I don't remember. Let's have a look. Thrusters, show info. Clean drive stripped down. Yep. And they are indeed 5D. Yep. No, I haven't seen anything here. So I'm going to head towards that hill over there. Maybe have better luck. I am expecting the bacterium, whatever, to show up distinctly in the out of the cockpit with the night vision. That's a bit of rock over here, I'm sure, but let's double check. Never hurts. Yeah. Okay. What's up here? No. Under night vision, you would notice that the bacterium will be distinct from other surface features. Actually, something else I want to double check. Yeah, first footfall. I've also got first discovery. They won't show until I hand in the data though. Alright, so I did get, even though I don't remember seeing it on the screen, I did get first footfall. Both of these bodies, so cool. No. Let's do the Super Cruise thing. Engines.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bacterium. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to go away from the planet a little bit. Maybe there is a daylight side that is actually daylight. Maybe I just... Sometimes the lighting in the game is not 100% clear. Okay, so let's see, switch off that mode so it's clear. I think, yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
There we go. As long as you take your thing out of that red panel thing that comes up, that warning. Oh, this planet does not like me. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Boy, I'd hate to do this on foot or even in the SRV. That would be terrible. That is just the rock that, yeah. Starting to think that I may skip this bacterium if it gives me too many problems. The payout is low, it's like $1 million times 5 is 5 million. I don't think there is a lower payment for any sample, any exobiology sample. So we are rapidly approaching the point at which it is no longer sensible to devote time for such a little reward. I would like to find it just to be complete. No. Bacterium is going to look like a big kind of a splodge on the floor, like a damp spot. You know, on the other planet, it wasn't difficult to find. Found it pretty quickly. Night vision off.
Understood.
Lights off.
Off.
Oh. Ooh. Night vision on.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, holy moly. I was expecting it to show up clear. Ah, idiot. Night vision off.
Affirmative.
I really was expecting it to be different. I've probably driven over or flown over bloody hundreds of them. Okay, lesson learned.
Collecting data. Accessing database.
Bacteria.
Shut up.
Minimum distance.
I know, it's 500. Idiot. Okay. Still not easy to see, but alright. So we just go this way. There's some more over there. Don't think it's 500 meters. No, it's just a rock. Okay, now we have achieved 500. Is that one? No, no, it's just a rock. There's one. I think, is it? Please tell me. No, it's not. Damn. Just goes to show you should always test what you think you know. Even a small thing like it'll show up with the night vision. I was wrong. At least this area is a bit smoother. It would be feasible. I'm pretty sure this is not one, but yep. There's one. Yep. I was stupid. I probably flew over hundreds of them. All the while complaining about how scarce they are and how they'll show up. Yeah, right. Now it is behind. behind me somewhere, and I think there it is. Ah well.
Extraordinary.
One more,
Accessing database.
and we done.
True unicellular extremophiles capable
Shut
of
up.
living in the full spectrum.
Let's go this way because it looks like there's a big crater down there. And we have achieved 500 already. That's not, nope. Here we go. Here we go. Now, please let me land. There we go. Done.
Adding information to database. Accessing database.
Bacterium vesicula. These bacteria survive on worlds with argon-based atmospheres and appear as a collection of tight loops on the ground.
Where was the one? It was there. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh. It's a moon on the other side of this planet. Okay. Two probes. I think one should do.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Think your
Surface scan
so
complete.
bacterium. And it is dark. And there is a daylight side of the planet, even if it's not particularly sunny. So if we come in over here,
Orbital flight engaged.
let's head for that crater. It looks at least traversable with an SRV. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. I think there's only one specimen to collect. Three scans, 3 samples, and we are done. But I think this will be my last body of the evening. I will go and sleep after this. Got that damn work thing in the morning. Another thing with doing this is that after a while everything starts to look like a biological. What is this? I don't think it is, but no. Gotta find one to understand what it's going to look like on this body. I'm going to guess it's probably going to look similar to what it looked like on the other. Ah, there we go. I'm sure that's one. Yeah. Let's do the scan thing. We'd got that already. Okay, now I know exactly what to look for. And I'm not doing something stupid, but like using night vision and expecting it to show up. First footfall.
Scanning now. Accessing database.
Bacteria. Minimum distance.
Shut up.
To genetic stuff.
I know, it's 500 meters. Okay, now 500. There we go. And no, I don't see any. Now I've understood what I was doing wrong on the on the previous planet. Is that? No, it's not. I once again do not anticipate this taking particularly long. Wasted a lot of time on the previous planet. There we go. Second sample incoming. Point 0.05
Collecting
gravity. 1/20th
Accessing database.
of the gravity on Earth.
True unicellular extremophiles capable of
Shut up.
living in the full
Alright, quick 500. And see, that's how quickly you can cover 500 meters in a ship compared to an SRV. Although on this terrain the SRV wouldn't take too long, and I think that's our third sample over here. Right, I am going to sample this, and I'm going to shut down for the night right here. Okay.
Adding information to database. Accessing database.
bacterium vesicular. These bacteria
Shut up.
survive on worlds with
So far we have found biology on icy bodies, rocky bodies, and high metal content worlds. to date, we have earned 168 million. And of course, that'll be multiplied by 5. Approximately 5. I think I got first footfall pretty much everywhere so far. So that'll be multiplied by 5. So being like 900 million, 900 or so million, something like that. Anyway, that is enough for now. Alright, so that's it from me.